Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a review on this Sudotack ST-900 condenser mic, so if you're interested, stay tuned. So as you can see, everything you get here is what you get with the package. You get the condenser mic, you get the pop filter, and the boom arm. So this whole package is about $73 on Amazon right now, and I think it's a great deal just because this is what the professionals use, just that the professionals use stuff that costs a lot more for the same thing. So right off the bat, I'm going to let you guys know that the mic doesn't record at a super high volume, so I'm probably going to pump up the gain. I'm thinking about 20, so just keep that in mind. I am recording directly into my computer right now, so all the audio here is directly from the actual mic. So usually when I do reviews, I do pros and cons, and I start with the cons first. That way we end on a good note. So with that said, here come the cons. One thing I do want to mention is that at some point I'm going to take off the windscreen just so you can hear the difference between having the windscreen on and having the windscreen off, because it does kind of mess with the sound just a little bit, but I'll let you guys know when that happens. So this first one can be a con or cannot be a con, depends on you, but it only has cardioid. It only records in a cardioid setting, which basically means it only records right in front of you. So if you're maybe a podcaster or something or a streamer, maybe that's all you need. But maybe if you're interviewing people or something like that and you want to record from both sides of the actual mic, then that might be a con for you. So just a heads up, it only records in cardioid, that setting. The build quality of the arm isn't the most solid, and you can kind of see that when you look at it, but I don't expect all that much for a $73 entire kit. So, I mean, I'm sure there are boom arms that are like $100 just for the boom arm. So it is a budget mic, so you kind of got to expect that, but that kind of is a con that it's not the most solid, piece. I'm not a fan of the super low recording volume, and that's because anytime you have to pump up the gain or edit stuff in post, there's always a chance that you're going to catch background noise or distort sound and things like that. So it would have been nice if it just records at a higher gain to begin with. The gain itself is not adjustable on the condenser mic. You have to do that in a third-party software or your editing program, and it just would have been nice if you could do that natively just for more convenience. And I think this is a con with literally every mic I test, but there's always going to be that white noise, so it's very subtle. I'm not going to edit that out, but it's going to be very subtle, so if you really listen hard, you can hear it. So that's it for the cons, and there's a ton of pros, so let's go through them. But before we do that, I'm going to take off the windscreen so you can hear what it sounds like without the windscreen on. So here are the pros. No windscreen on now. The first pro was the price. So it is a awesome budget mic, and you get, like I said, everything you see here for like $73, and it's comparable to the Blue Yeti, but it's a lot cheaper because the Blue Yeti is like $100, and you only get the mic. You don't even get a freaking pop filter. You just get the mic. So if you're on a budget, this would be something you definitely want to look at. The sound that comes out of this mic is really good for a $73 budget mic. And like I said before, it is comparable to the Blue Yeti. So you can make your own decision on if you like this sound, and it's worth it to not have to spend as much on a more expensive mic like the Blue Yeti. You get a ton of things with this package. So in addition to the actual mic, like I mentioned, you get the boom arm, you get the pop filter, and the windscreen. So right there, that already makes it worth it because it's cheaper than, mics like the Blue Yeti, and you get a lot more for your money. I definitely like that it has the boom arm because you can put it in whatever position you want, and it makes it way easier if you're podcasting or things like that to put the mic right in front of your mouth. And I definitely know I'm going to use this boom arm with this mic a lot when I stream CSGO with my friends. This package also comes with a shock mount, so just like other professional mics that have it, it does help dampen vibrations. There's still a little bit of noise if you were to move it, so if I just shake this a little bit and it's shaking, you could probably still hear the vibration a little bit, but it does help, and it's nice to have that there. I like that the USB adapter is an A to B adapter, basically meaning that you can, if you need a longer length cord, you can definitely buy one and then just plug it in there. And it's nice that the USB cord is also not directly attached to the mic, where some other mics it is. So you do have that flexibility to get a longer cord if you want. One of the new features of the ST-900 over the ST-800 is that it has a mute button directly on the mic. So that's really nice and a convenient feature. If you have to leave really quick, if you're streaming or something, you're podcasting and you just want to mute it, then you can just push the button right on there and not have to go into some software and click a button to do that. It just makes it more convenient and faster. Another feature that the ST-900 has over the ST-800 is it now has zero delay monitoring. So you obviously do that through the 3.5mm slot in the front there, plug in your headphones or your headset, and you can monitor your own voice while you're recording. And if you're a podcaster or a streamer, you know that's really important because then you don't have to do so much editing in post-production. So it's really nice that they have that so you can monitor and save yourself time, later when you're editing. So that's it for the pros and cons, but I do want to go over a couple other general things. So we got to do the P's, T's, and S's test. So let's do that now. So pop that popcorn. Pop that popcorn. Take that tape. Take that tape. Study in the studio. Study in the studio. So as I mentioned, it is a cardioid pickup pattern, but I'm going to try and type on my keyboard behind me really quick, just a little bit. So just so you can hear the sound and how much of that keyboard it picks up, with the mic being this far away. So there's a demo of how much noise this mic picks up from the keyboard, just for your information. So that's all I've got on this Sudotack ST-900 mic. I definitely think it's worth it for $73 for everything you get in the package here. Does this mic sound like a professional quality mic on a budget? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.